Oh, coming in this morning. Gonna get across the river and start checking the sets. I do have a big storm front that's moving in. So I set everything with castor lure and everything yesterday in hopes of catching the movement before the storm comes in. So I'll get across over here and check the sets and see if we made any catches last night. I'm getting into castor set number 1, and just like I thought, I was gonna have a beaver here. Got a good one. So I'll get him dispatched here in a minute. Looks like a decent 2-year-old, maybe a little bigger. But I'll get him dispatched in a minute. We'll take a look at him. First catch of the morning, first set. Beaver on the board. Pretty good sized beaver. I'd say in the mid 40 range. And I knew that was going to happen as soon as I put out a beaver set. I was going to make a catch. This is some of the best lure I've ever come up with. But I'll get him stored behind me. Get the set remade. He did manage to pull the deep water anchor, but that don't concern me much. It turns into a drag when they do that. He was over here tangled up in all these bushes that he's done shredded. But I'll get him stored behind me and keep moving. We're on the board. I'm just getting down to the first fish set down on the 330. I've just checked another snare, nothing in it. But I'm gonna fly down through these sets today because they're expecting some 40 and 50 mile an hour winds this afternoon. It's gonna get rocking and rolling in here. And I'll get moving. I'm getting to my second beaver slash otter set. I do have a beaver on it. It is on a snare. He's sitting on the bottom right now. Hey, there's a little 3/8 fiberglass rod right here that I had for a snare support. But I just seen him and glad to get him. He'll come up in a minute. We'll get him dispatched and take a look at him. But he was just here. Let him come up. Beavers are strong. Well, he snapped the 3/8 support pole, and the 1/16 snare held pretty good. I'll get him hauled in. We'll take a look once I get him rinsed off. Here's beaver number 2. The 1/16 cable had a good hold on him right behind the front legs. He was just up here walking around like a dog on a leash. But we'll get the snare cut off of him. Get him stored behind me. That's the second set yesterday that I put castor on. And I'll keep moving down. Well, I had nothing on this muskrat set, but I did have that beaver hog tied right there, so maybe that had something to do with it. I'll move on down and check the other sets. Nothing on that rat set. I have nothing on that snare, but and no fresh tracks either. I'll get over here and check this castor mount, see if it's done any good. Well, I do have a miss on No BS Beaver Extreme, and I can tell you the beaver came in from back here and squashed it. But I'll get this set remade, reset. There's still one active in here anyway. I'll get this set remade and keep moving. Well, that snare's still there, but I do have a fresh track right here. Looks like he come up and went around, but see the claw marks right there. They come in, at least checking it out. There's a track right there, but it didn't go through the snare. nothing went up past the snare, so they just stuck their head up here and looked around. Got a lot of rain coming, and I am coming in here to not pull or set off the sets, but they still got bait in the back. But in case it floods, I don't want my camera gone, so I'm gonna pull it. They're talking about 8 to 10 hours of rain, 50-mile-an-hour winds, and the sets can flood. They still gonna be here, but the camera I want to protect. I'm gonna get it out and we'll look at the footage on it. I mean, the rat sets on the logs have really not produced at all. I mean, the other day when I put these out, I saw muskrats here, and nothing has gone for the carrots. So I don't know what to think. I saw the muskrats, but I'll keep moving. See if we got anything anywhere else. Here's another one of them muskrat sets that I thought sure was gonna hit. Well, it's got the carrots on it. We got rain coming, water's gonna rise a little. That should put critters on the move. So we'll see how that does. I like the theory of it. Just that our southern muskrats really don't have to search far for roots, you know, and food. But maybe it'll hit. I do have beaver number 3. That was in a 1.5, no BS, cold spring that I had set on a crossover for like otter. Push off this tree. He's another nice little beaver. As long as he don't pull out while I'm sitting here, he's good. There's beaver number 3. He's not as big as the other 2, but I'll take him and reset the set. There's a no BS 1.5 cold spring front foot catch on a younger beaver, but I'm gonna remake the set. I'll see why not. It's got lots and lots of eye appeal now and smell, so I'll get the trap off of him, get it rebedded, throw a little more castor in on top of it, and should produce again. But it's beaver number 3 for the morning. That's all that set was. It's just a 1.5 bedded right there on the crossover going to that little pond that's part of the sawmill. I guess a drainage pond, but the got it reset. Moved down 3 beavers so far. Here's the catch of the day. 3 nice beaver. That lure just kicks butt everywhere we go.